Hello, today I'm sharing staple must-have beauty products I use consistently and that stay in my life. Despite all the products I test, these just stick around, which says a lot. And all of them are available at Sephora. The Sephora sale is going on right now, so I thought this would be a fun video to do if you're looking for recommendations. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So let's get into these tried and true makeup and skincare favorites that I just can't live without. I'm starting out with one of my favorite medium coverage everyday foundations that's beautiful across all skin types. This is Urban Decay's Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I loved this from the first moment I tested it for my initial review. First off, it blends out so quickly and easily, which is perfect for an everyday easy foundation. Second, it contains no added sunscreen, which can irritate a lot of people, and it's also unnecessary because you still need to apply sunscreen under your foundation to get the adequate sun protection that you need. But it does have some really nice, nourishing ingredients in here, so it protects and nourishes and hydrates your skin, yet it still feels lightweight. It's also got a gorgeous natural radiant finish, which is beautiful for normal to dry skin, but it's not too radiant for my combination skin, which is normal around the perimeter, but gets some shine and oil breakthrough in the center. I don't get greasy with it. It doesn't break up on me or slide off my face during the day. This was one of the first radiant foundations I tried that actually gave me the radiant look I was going for and looked beautiful all day long. It's buildable from light to medium coverage, but I feel like I get more than medium coverage from it because of how it blurs and smooths my skin, my pores and imperfections, and evens my skin tone. It's just a really flattering everyday foundation. Now, usually when filming, it's best to wear a matte, more full coverage foundation because the camera can really pick up and exaggerate shine and imperfections. But I wanted to wear this today for this video. I'm not sure what it looks like right now, so I'll try and insert a clip from my phone or a clip from my initial foundation review. But if you're looking for that everyday foundation that's quick and easy to apply, is flattering and feels good on your skin and wears well throughout the day, this is a great one. Now, if you're not seeing some products that you feel like I would normally mention in this particular video, it's probably because I already put that product in one of my other Sephora videos with a different topic, because I've already done some for this sale. I'll put my what to buy from Sephora playlist up in the corner, as well as in my description box and in my top pinned comment, so you can check those videos out after you finish this one. It also includes recommendations videos from previous Sephora sales because I still stand by those recommendations. It's hard to narrow these products down, so there are different products in different videos. This has shown up frequently on my channel because the Bobbi Brown Skin Corrector Stick has been a holy grail for me since it launched, since I first tried it. The shade that I have is Bisque, which works really well to neutralize the discoloration under my eyes with my light medium skin tone. It just blends really well. It's creamy, lightweight, and natural. I have discoloration and hollows and dryness and texture and fine lines, which comes with the territory when you're nearing 50. And I'm very particular about what goes under my eyes. A lot of products can be drying or they can be creamy and wear away quickly, and this just kind of gives me the best of everything. If you have discoloration under your eyes and you're using just a concealer, sometimes you can still see your circles through the concealer, or there can be kind of a gray cast there. That's when you want to get a corrector, and you want that corrector to be thin yet creamy, and that's what this does. It's a holy grail for a reason. This is my second one. I do have others that I rotate because I've tested them and they're good. I don't want to waste them, but this is my go-to. This is my absolute favorite blotting powder that I never leave the house without. It comes with me everywhere. I transfer it from purse to purse. This is Fenty Invisimatte blotting powder, and the packaging is different now slightly than this one. I thought I reordered this during the spring savings event, but apparently I didn't. I don't know if I meant to and I just forgot, or if I ordered it in a same day order and then it wasn't actually in stock in my local store, and so it got booted out of that order and I just didn't notice. But I am reordering it in this Sephora haul because I've hit pan. So I'm kind of rubbing my finger in here pretty aggressively. It looks white, but it's translucent. I mean, you can barely see it on my finger, and here it is on the back of my hand. I'm actually going to blot with it right now so you can just see how this invisibly touches up my shine here under these lights with this radiant foundation that I probably shouldn't have worn today and wouldn't have worn if I wasn't filming. But I don't always wear matte foundations when I'm filming. Sometimes I just wear what I wear, or I wear what I'm testing for foundation roundups. So it blots invisibly. It's got this pore diffusing complex that absorbs shine, and it gives a natural matte finish and kind of a filtered look. I don't know if you can see that on camera or if that's just something you see in person, but it really is traceless on all skin tones. This is Rihanna's brand. It's the powder she uses herself. I think every product that I'm sharing in this video is great for all skin types, this included. It doesn't disturb your makeup, it doesn't cake, it doesn't clog pores, it doesn't settle into lines. It's a really beautiful, truly translucent powder that blots excess shine wherever that may be in a beautiful, invisible way. And it does now have refillable packaging and a sponge. I think this is the old version that had the little brush that I didn't like, so I just have always used my own sponge. The new packaging is much better. This is a great, great powder. I don't see myself ever being without. I'm showing this product is marked down to $4 right now, which kind of blew me away. Now, I don't know if you get an extra 30% off of that $4 because it's a Sephora collection product, or if it's just the $4 since it's marked down. Either way, I'm fine with that. I mean, I was fine with the price before it was just $4. This is the Sephora makeup tape that I've been raving about since I first discovered it. Now, I feel like when you hear about makeup tape, you think it's going to make your eye makeup process complicated. It does the opposite. I've talked about this on my channel before and how much quicker and easier this actually can make your eye makeup, especially if you have any kind of creases that go past the corner of your eye, or if you have hooded lids or downturned eyes and you're trying to create a lift easily, or if you just don't want to be precise with your eye makeup. I usually tear mine in between the two Sephora words, and I position it at the same angle as my lower lash line so that it just continues that lift. And when I'm applying my eyeliner, I can just take it as far up the tape as I want, you know, my little mini wing to go, and smudge it along my lash line. And I usually leave it on the entire time I'm doing my eyes because it creates a border for my shadow to stay above so that my eyes keep that lifted look. I do my shadow without this sometimes, but my eyes always look more lifted when I use this. And what I love about the Sephora tape in particular, more so than other types of tape that I've used, is how thin it is and how easily it peels off without tugging on my skin. I find I don't have to be precise with my eyeliner when I'm using makeup tape, so it makes my whole eyeshadow eyeliner process a little bit quicker actually, and I'm just floored at the price. I wasn't actually going to repurchase this, but I think I'm gonna have to add this to my haul because that price is just absolutely insane. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful in any way, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. It helps me know what kind of videos you like, and it helps YouTube know also. I know sometimes you guys don't get notifications. The more YouTube knows you like things, the more they let you know that I'm putting out things. So that kind of stuff helps, not just with my videos, but other creators that you watch. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here on a regular basis. So let's talk about this bronzer, Benefit Hoola. I don't know how long this has been in my life, but it's been a long time. It's probably the bronzer that I've had in my life the longest. So I felt like it was really appropriate to put it in this video. It does come with the brush in here. And I think the reason why it's been in my life so long, this is clearly not the first one I've had, is because it's such a perfect neutral tone that works really well as both bronzer and contour in a pinch. It's also really great if you need a crease or transition shade for your eyes. It's not too red, it's not too yellow, it's not too anything. It's just a great neutral bronzer shade that's silky. You can't overdo it. It's very natural, and I love that they have more than just the original Hoola shade now. There's a shade lighter than this, and there are also two shades that are deeper. I have this, of course, in the original package, but I find myself also grabbing it in limited edition palettes when it's available in there, because they usually put it in palettes with other products that I enjoy. I just put out my bestsellers at Sephora that are worth your money video that I do every time the Sephora event rolls around. That is one of those videos linked up in the top corner and in my description box and top pinned comment in my what to buy from Sephora playlist, where I shared Benefit Cookie Highlighter. It's one of my favorite natural highlighters. Both Benefit Hoola Bronzer and Cookie Highlighter, and the blush I have on today, Shelly, which is one of my favorite blushes. All three of those full-size products are in their current limited edition Holiday Cheery Cheeks palette. So I'm going to link that too, along with all the products I'm sharing in my top pinned comment and in my description box, because I think that's a great palette. You have three full-size products, and all three products are really great. That has the original Hoola, which is perfect for my light medium skin tone. I've recommended Armani Eye Tint in Cold Copper to you for years now. In various videos, it just keeps showing up. Here we are again, and it always ends up in at least one of my Sephora recommendations videos. Now, I do have this in other shades, but this is my one must-have shade that is just so universally flattering and that I reach for the most. It glides on so smoothly and blends out extremely easily. I just swipe these on my eyelids and blend out the edges with my fingers or a brush, and it sets down and is good to go for the day. When I talk to you about shimmer one and done eyeshadows or metallic, I always talk about how when they set or dry down, they need to look the same as they do when they're wet, especially for those of us who have a little bit of texture on our eyelids. You don't want them to dry up and kind of shrivel. And that's one reason why I love these so much. I just love this shade in particular because it works so beautifully for any occasion, casual or dressy, and it's so quick to apply. These have pure color pigments in a water-based formula. They're lightweight. You don't really notice them on your eyelids at all. There are three finishes to choose from if you do want to pick another shade. You can choose between shimmer, metallic, and matte, and I have had all of them and I do enjoy them all. So I did already swatch it here, but you can see even though this is a shimmer finish, you're not getting glimmer particles here. It almost does have a soft metallic finish to it. Now, Rose Gold is another shade that I really enjoy. I don't know if you saw me blend that out actually. Yeah, it just glides on. You can sheer these out or build them up, but it's just a neutral kind of silvered taupe shade that's so beautiful. Anyway, Rose Gold is another really pretty shade that I like to wear quite often, and it's listed as a metallic, but I don't think the finish of Rose Gold is that much different than this if you're worried about a metallic finish. I love these. I love Cold Copper. They're easy one and done shadows that are just beautiful and make it seem like you put more effort into your eye look than you actually did. Even though I've added and use and rotate other brow pencils and pens, I keep this one around. I just can't get rid of it. It's my no-brainer. If other products just aren't working quite right, I can always reach for this one. It's trusted. And if I'm going out of town and I want something to work for me 100%, this is the one that I bring with me. I thought I had something that replaced it. It came close, but I don't know. I ended up going back to this one. This is the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. The shade that I have is Ash. This is one of the slimmest brow pencils I've ever used, and I almost can never capture this on camera. I'll try to put something closer on screen for you. But if you're looking for a brow pencil that mimics hair strokes as closely as you can get them before you move up to using a brow pen, which can take longer, this is going to do it. It has a very precise 1.4 millimeter tip that's shaped like a dash, so you get really thin strokes that are thinner than tiny micro round tip pencils. It's just a really great brow pencil that mimics brow hairs in a beautiful way, and it does have a spoolie on the other end. I've gone through several of these and I will probably continue. I always double cleanse at night to get rid of the dirt and grime, makeup and sunscreen, everything from the day effectively with either a balm or a cleansing oil before going in with my cleanser. Pharmacy Green Clean is a staple, usually the regular unscented kind. They do have a jumbo size if you really like it. And the limited edition fragrance that I saw on Sephora right now is Strawberry Shortcake, and that's the one that I'm working on in my bathroom. And it smells really good. But this does such a great job of removing all of those things, even waterproof mascara. And there are some nice ingredients in there that melt away everything so effectively without stripping your skin or drying your skin out and without leaving any kind of a residue. I've used some cleansing balms that leave such a residue on my skin after that's really hard to rinse away with water. This doesn't. This removes all of my makeup and sunscreen, everything effectively. The balmy formula kind of melts into my dry skin as I massage it in, and then it kind of turns milky as I rinse it away. And then I go in with my regular cleanser, and my skin is so clean after. It also doesn't contain polyethylene microbeads, which is important to note because some cleansing balms do. I do rotate other cleansing balms because I have them. I test them out, but this is a staple that will always get rotated back in because I just really love it. There's just something about it that I find to be so pleasant and so effective. This is a night treatment from Glow Recipe that I don't see ever being without. It's gentle but effective. I have very sensitive skin and I absolutely love this. This is the Watermelon Glow AHA Night Treatment. This is a resurfacing mask that has a blend of ingredients to gently exfoliate while maintaining your skin barrier. It hydrates and helps your skin look plump and bouncy, and it visibly brightens. It's supposed to minimize discoloration over time and give smoother, firmer looking skin. It's just a really nice exfoliating mask that's also gentle on my skin. So I do use retinol most nights, and I'll skip that 2 to 3 times a week and apply this as the very last step of my nighttime skincare routine. There's a very light scent. It's very, very pleasant, but it's got this kind of jelly texture to it. You just massage it over the rest of your skincare as a nighttime mask treatment, and it just works beautifully. I love this because it's easy to use and it gives nice results. If you've been subscribed to me for several years now, you probably remember seeing this several years ago, and you may be wondering why I don't talk about it anymore. So we're back. This is the Ordinary Azelaic Acid Suspension. I use this pretty consistently after I stopped using prescription Finacea for my rosacea. That's not just what this is for, by the way. I'll get to that in a minute. But azelaic acid is a common ingredient to help calm rosacea. It's anti-inflammatory. This was really great for that. It helped me keep it under control, but I found I was able to kind of taper off that usage and eventually just stop using this altogether. I didn't really need it. Fast forward to earlier this year, for a while, I had been having excess redness and some little bumps here and there. I would wake up with them. It didn't even occur to me that I should just pick this back up, that maybe it was my rosacea. I don't know what I was thinking, but I have been back on this for several months and I'm really mad at myself for stopping because my skin is so much better. This brightens skin tone, evens texture, reduces breakouts, blemishes, and provides antioxidant support. It also helps decrease redness and just calm your skin overall. Now, I usually apply this right before I apply my moisturizer. It does have kind of a thicker texture at night. Sometimes I just mix it right into my moisturizer. It's, kind of creamy, but not greasy at all. It just sinks right into my skin. It doesn't leave any kind of a finish really. But if you've tried this and you maybe didn't like the texture and you still want all of those benefits, I do want to also mention another favorite product with 10% azelaic acid that I also love and I also keep in my life. So this is kind of a 2-for-1 Drunk Elephant Bouncy Bright Facial, which I have mentioned on my channel a few times before. This is another overnight mask type product similar to this. You apply it as the last step of your skincare, and it also has 1% salicylic acid and some other ingredients to clarify uneven skin tone, reduce redness, fade dark spots, increase radiance, and reveal brighter, bouncier looking, healthier skin. So this is a nice nighttime mask product that gives you similar benefits, that has a few added ingredients, and does a few extra things if you want something that has a little bit more than this. So you have a couple of options. They're both really great products that I absolutely love. I love everything that I shared with you today and had a lot of fun putting this video together. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. Be sure to check out my other Sephora recommendations and more products that I absolutely love here. Stay tuned for my Sephora haul. I got some fun things and restocked some other staple favorite products that I didn't share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.